want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. For your love with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. Oh my goodness, guys. So much to go through. How you doing? Name's GoatMeat. Welcome to 52 Games. It's a pleasure having you on this blessed live stream. Yo, we got some stuff to go through, okay? I think I should become president sometime in the future. I think I should become president because there's some people who, you know, we may have thought could have been president in the future, but they're going through some controversy right now, which is definitely, you know, putting a whole X on that future possibility of presidential candidacy. So we gonna get into it, guys. If it's your first time here on the channel, please like, subscribe, come back for more. I'm starting this off quickly. Let's get into it because, yo, we got some stuff. Okay. If you guys follow me on X, 52 games, YT, you'll find me. Actually, this is kind of, you know, I told you guys. So let's just get it a little bit. Let's get it going. Ava Chris Tyson, yeah, took that out on the fire pit backyard. You have to get rid of these demonic sigils, these demonic symbols, so we do not promote speaking to children on sexual manners.
Cast yourself into the sea with a millstone around your neck. This is what happens to pedos. Fire. You need to be washed clean.
Yeah, there it goes, guys. There it goes. The legend of the meme god, Chris Ava Tyson. And you see how that flame got hot. That flame got hot, boy, yes it did. It's a shame. It's an absolute shame. It's an absolute shame. Yep. Yep. So let's get into the news, guys. So speaking of people who, you know, doing horrible things. Sad news. We got sad news for my boy Kai Cenat. So let's just do this intro for you guys. So Kai, 2024. You know, I guess Cat Williams said it best on Shannon Sharp that, you know, all of these people who's doing things in the dark, you know, let it be revealed. Let it be revealed. And it is being revealed, God's blessing. And you know what? I'm not against it at all. I'm not against it at all. So now we are in another day. It has been like 4 days or a week since the Chris Tyson crap. You know, you got the dr.disrespect crap, and which is personally, we have no information really on dr.disrespect stuff. So it's like, until these, you know, chat logs are seen, and we have enough evidence to know that what Dr. Disrespect did was absolutely abhorrent, disgusting. Don't do that. It's illegal. Let's see these chat box. Because the first time, I'll just say it for myself, the first time that I heard about, oh, Dr. Disrespect said some things to a minor online which wasn't, you know, good, so to say. I instantly took that as well. I mean, like, what you could say inappropriate. I mean, there's a line. There's definitely a line. Inappropriateness is one thing, but what is that? What is that inappropriateness for, say, a Xbox Live chat when you're speaking to some little 13-year-old and he's playing Halo with you or something? I'm just making an example, and you say, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna f your mom," all right, and you're just trying to get underneath that kid's skin. One of which I would say is like, in a way, it's kind of like a being an asshole, like an older brother, but it's inappropriate, nonetheless. But that is inappropriate, is it not? So now, it's the qualifications of what are you saying? What is inappropriate that you are saying to a minor? That's all I'm saying. Other than that, like, I am right with everyone else. Like, I'm not even saying anything different. I'm just saying the qualifications of inappropriate. I already stated whatever Dr. Disrespect said, he stated to himself that it was inappropriate. Boom. Now, I want to see these chat logs. Like, what on the scale of inappropriate did you go to? What did you, like, we have to see? Is this something that can be, redeemed in a way? Is this is this something that's redeemable? Like, yes, it is inappropriate, but like, on the scales of the public, what the public's mind state on matter is, what do the public think? So that's why, in my lines of thinking right now, is like this Chris Tyson situation makes Dr. Disrespect look like sprinkles. Looks like sprinkles. It looks like cakewalk. What we need to know, what were in the chat logs of Dr. Disrespect. Now, that is not going on to the next subject. I'm not talking about Dr. Disrespect, I'm sorry, but we are going on to Kai Cenat. Now, Kai Cenat has another issue with his main man. His number one, his day one cameraman, which is absolutely good. And my thoughts go out to Kai. I am nowhere in his league, but one day I hope to be. Other than that, like, heart goes out to him. I'm underneath a one-man working machine. It's just me, and I have no problems. I'll tell you that. So, this is, it's just a little bit two different worlds. If I were to have a cameraman and somebody to help, would be a different story. But let's get on the subject. Kai's going through right now, guys. So, like, let's see if you do not know what Kai's going through, let's get it.
She lied about her age. She ended up saying her age. Said she was 17. Right at that moment, you're supposed to stop texting. Right at that moment, you're supposed to drop all conversation. Anything that's below the age of consent, you're not supposed to talk to them.
Hey, yo, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Hey, yo, let's see. I guess we're gonna go through my history. You guys get to see it now. Watch. All right. This is the one. I think this is the one. No. Well, this is a better one, possibly.
She was 19.
No, this is the same.
She lied about her age. She ended up saying her age.
We're not doing this. I'm not giving you no commercials. I don't have that. I have YouTube Premium. So you guys get to see what I see, and I watch a lot. If you guys didn't see the new Deadpool movie, I guess you go and see that. Absolute wonder. All right. So that's, you know what? I like this guy. I just found out about Nick Merckx recently because of the Dr. Disrespect stuff. Was this clean?
Dude,
Yes,
but it's
this
like,
was clean.
first of all, nigga, I had a whole different schedule on what I was gonna do today. I had a whole different schedule. I had a whole 8-hour to 10-hour stream I had planned. I don't know how much more I can take, bro.
Yo, you know what? I gotta hang on. It's kind of big because it is your day one. It is your one of your best friends. It's literally like one of your brothers. Finding out one of your brothers is it's a freak. It's a freak. And it's like, damn, you have to disconnect. Now, there's other people who are saying things.
I had a whole fucking stream I had planned, and then shit happened and shit. And I gotta address it now. I hate doing these shits, bro. Shit is just like, listen, okay? Alright, listen, bro. I'm addressing this shit as if I would address anybody else. I'm keeping the same energy for any dumb shit I see happen around me. This shit is so fucking dumb. Cause it's like, for those who don't know, my cameraman, Chris, the nigga that helped me with Matter My Stream.
Sorry.
For those who don't know, my cameraman, Chris, the nigga that helped me with Matter My Streams, Matter My Tech shit, Matter My shit. Apparently, nigga, it's not even apparent, nigga. It's here, clear as fucking day. In 2021, he just got caught talking to a minor who was 17 years old. And it's just fucking annoying when shit happen. And shit come my fucking name every time, bro. I get connected in situations. Come relax, bro. Apparently in 2021, this nigga was caught talking to somebody that's not the age of consent. Nigga, it gets bad because she lied about her age. She said she was 19. She lied about her age. She ended up saying her age. Said she was 17. Right at that moment, you're supposed to stop texting. Right at that moment, you're supposed to drop all conversation.
Absolutely.
Anything that's below the age of consent, you're not supposed to talk to them. It is not cool. You're not supposed to talk to them. You're not supposed to do anything. You're not supposed to engage in any conversation. Not on a different type of like. You're not supposed to it's just not right to do. And none of this shit is fucking. You can't have no excuse for it. You can't have nothing. You can't have no say so. There's nothing to back this shit up. There's nothing in a positive way to do this. When I seen this shit hit the internet, I just woke up. I seen this shit hit the internet. I looked at it. First thing I did was say, hey, let me sit down and let me get down to the bottom of this to completely confirm everything. Everything. I reached out to the person who went online and did all the other shit. I reached out to her and shit, and she.
So, okay. I guess I got something. So it's one. I completely I have really no say in the ways of it because there was the opportunity and the chance. Um where the guy is done dirty, and now of course the guy was done dirty from the get. A woman lied about her age. She put this man in the predicament of actually engaging with the minor outside of his own will by lying. Now, once that lie was established and stated, like, okay, sorry, I'm actually not of age, I am a minor. Exactly like Kanye said. He's absolutely right. Out of here. Out of here. If anything, well, where's your father? I want to talk to your father. I want to talk to your mother. You are a piece of shit, and somebody needs to do something with you. Okay. Now, where it goes down into is where that establishment has been made where this person whom you thought was of age actually isn't. You need to depart. If you do not depart, you are a freak. You're a freak.
She showed me every single thing. Went online and did all the other shit. I reached out to her and shit, and she basically she showed me every single thing. I asked her to confirm the iMessage, to confirm the number. It's confirmed. Alright? All that shit is confirmed. And I'm just sick and tired of having to do shit like this. Because it's like, damn, my nigga, like I don't know how people are not just seeing something or like an age or something and just saying and just stopping. You feel me? It was just some messages that it's some messages that looks fucking crazy, bro. You feel me? I'm not sugarcoating shit. The shit look fucking crazy, bro. And the shit fucked me up the whole day, gang. Like the whole fucking day. Shit fucked me up cause like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, nigga, I have a whole vision. Like,
Yo.
How I want. I need to stop crying and shit. Like,
Yo, see, I get it. No, see, I get it. Now, that's where it comes down to is like, okay. See, where I tell you I'm a one-man crew. I have a vision. And then it's like, it's honestly, it's like I'm at that point where I've been fighting, bro. And I can get emotional about this shit too. I get it. I really do get it. I've been fighting for this shit for a long, long time. Okay. I've been here for a long time. All of this, it's just me. And I have a crew. And this crew is on the wall here. But and then this crew is in the videos, sprinkles of time. But it's family. And I understand where it's like, okay, people don't have options of having time from work to be able to like try to get some shit done. But it's just me. And it got to a point where it's like, you know, there's I don't know, my emotions are like categorized. I don't do emotional stuff with men, period. To be honest. Like, if you don't understand the joke, or if you can't understand where I'm coming from, logically, soundingly, it's like there's no emotions really. Like I not I digress. It's just like it got to the point where it's so stressful with doing it yourself. Is like, well, okay, are we with family? We're doing work. It's a split off. There's no emotions. There's emotions when we're talking family. Okay, fine. But work, it's not like I'm gonna be a dick or anything. It's like, nah, just get up, wait, we're gonna be nice, jolly, and fun. It's work, whatever. But it seems like where that thing is intertwining is like I have a passion, I have a vision, I have a goal, and then I want to get there to support this family. Yet this ambition or drive or mentality is working on people's emotions outside of work, when it's like, I don't get it. That's just for me. Now for him, that's how I understand it gets deep out for Kai. He has a vision to get all of his people up there. And but the thing is, if one it takes one domino to make the entire castle fall. So that domino has to be replaced, and that sucks and that hurts. No one wants that domino to get taken out, but that domino took itself out, and that's where it's very sad. I understand, I get it. That domino took itself out of the plan, and now that domino heavily helped and supported the plan. He was the cameraman, the videographer.
Like, nigga, I have a whole vision. Like, how I want. I need to stop crying and shit. Like, I'm over here crying and shit. Somebody who helped me start my whole shit. Let me tee up. Oh my God. I'm trying to chill. I'm sorry, chat. Like, this is why people tell me the live shit not the best option. But this is the most real you gonna get me. Everybody tell me don't go live, don't like, but it's the realest you gonna get me. Like, it's the realest you gonna be able to get me and be able to like do my shit. And this is how honest I feel like I could be with y'all niggas. You feel what I'm saying? It's unfortunate. What's the moves going forward? I know I don't fuck with this shit. I know I don't like any of this shit to be around me. I don't like this shit. I don't condone this shit. This shit is fucked up. It is fucking crazy how randomly like all like it's just like, even besides this point, it's just like niggas is just doing. It's like, why does shit just keep popping up on a weekly basis though? Like, it's weird. It's fucking weird, bro. Once you see a certain age, you just stop. It is not that hard. You see something, you fucking stop, and you do the right thing. You feel me? So it's like, it is. What's the steps moving forward, bro? I'm not associating myself with him. He's not associated with me. I'm not associated with him. I gotta start doing shit on my own. I have to lock it. I don't want to take no break or nothing because I feel like I have tunnel vision for what I want to do, and I won't let anything like prevent me from like, you know, doing certain shit. And I reached out to the person and shit like that, and I made sure to get her shit. She wanted to be anonymous and shit like that. So I'm gonna figure this shit out. I'm gonna figure all of this shit out, and hopefully I like you know, put the right shit together and shit like that. And it is what it is, you feel me? And it's so fucking annoying. And I know how the internet is gonna be. Like, chat, y'all done see me go through so much shit, and it's always like, I don't be doing, like, chat, I be chilling. I generally just want to stream and just do what I have to do. But it's like, every time when I feel like you feel me? It's like the right direction and shit is like it's like something fucks up, and then I gotta switch all this other shit, and then
I get the stress. I do get the stress. Let's just.
Yeah, I don't, bro. I don't know how old he, bro. Trust me, Chad. I don't. Trust me, Chad. I don't know how certain like, fucking. How old was he though? I think he was like. Chris is like 24 now, so I think he was like 21 going into 22. It's December. Nigga, the shit's just literally like December 15th and then January 1st. Like, he's like, you feel me? So it's like, bro, like, it's bad. I feel like it's bad, bro. It's bad. You gotta things. And no, it's not AMP Chris. No, it's not AMP Chris. It's not
So,
AMP Chris. It
there,
is Chris, my videographer.
Okay, so there was chats that I am not willing to go and find right now. But I remember that these chats were disgusting. Chats were disgusting. Okay, like it was really freaky. It was very very. It was very freaky stuff. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie with you. It's very very freaky. And now the funny thing is now this is crazy. Like I said with Dr. Disrespect, right? I don't know. I'm not even a fan of. I'm not a fan of Dr. Disrespect. I don't watch him. I don't know. I'm a fan of Moist Critical. And now this is sad. This is sad. So now Moist. Let me go back to full screen. Now Moist got caught up. Okay. Moist got caught up. And I don't. Moist got caught up. I wanted to go on to a guy who is making a good coming up here on YouTube, but it is whatever. Moist Critical, he got caught up in a debate with Sneeko, and really shouldn't be a tricky obstacle of a debate with Sneeko, but hey, hi Cat, you can come in. It's okay. Moist Critical got caught up with Sneeko, and it's sad. He took a huge L. And now the pure matter of the fact that both of these people, Sneeko and Moist Critical, took L's, the L Moist Critical took was well bigger. And now Charlie, I like Charlie. I mean, I don't know him, but I like Charlie. I think everybody likes Charlie, and I don't think anybody wants Charlie to leave. He might have took one of the biggest L's he's ever taken, but I don't think that he can manage it. I don't think he can manage the weight of the L that he took. Um, I don't know whether it affects his pocket. It might affect his wallet. It might affect his ads or his advertisers and companies who are backing him and stuff. So there's probably bigger problems with this, which is really is polluted. It's polluted. This is a polluted situation. So Charlie, I guess, has saying goodbye. Now I'm on Melanie Mac, and I want to show you guys something, but all right. Well, first there's a reader's ad context. This is slightly incorrect. Charlie's indefinite hiatus relates to the fact that he is stepping away from the podcast. If you read the included Patreon post, it says this. Yes, I did hear that. That is true. Okay, that. Fantastic. Fantastic. So now let's see what Charlie said. Hi, everyone. Effectively immediately, Charlie has made a decision to leave both the official podcast and Red Thread. Okay. He wants to go on an indefinite hiatus to scale back his time spent on the internet. We obviously wish him the best, for everyone to respect his decision, and for all to know that the show will always be open for him to drop by and talk shop should he wish to return. From the official podcast, Red Thread and Criminally Stupid are not going anywhere in light of this announcement. Okay, so yes, absolutely. So Moist Critical is not saying goodbye, But Moist Critical did indeed have a horrible take. So now let's see. What did July 23rd? This is a while ago. So he did go on a deleting streak, like they said. But that's regardless. That's besides the point. I like Charlie. Charlie made a horrible. Guess going back on the point, since it's not here, let's go widescreen and let's pull it up for you guys. Okay. So now Charlie made a horrible decision on going in a debate with Sneeko. And he just made a very, very bad L take, which is okay. You know, people make L takes. Now the fact that the matter is that Charlie made his L take, and I mean, okay. So let's you know what? Let's get it.
My shirt is probably on backwards because Sneeko just went live with Moist Critical 3 hours late, bro. So let's just watch it. This is so random. What the hell?
Before we even get into, let's define these terms before we even get into this conversation. What is a child?
I would use the age of consent. Under 18 would be a kid in my eyes.
So a 17-year-old who's 364 days, that's a kid?
Hey yo, no, we're not doing this.
Yep, I'm gonna use very hard set terms. If it is under 18, even if it's 17, 364, that's still a kid.
That's a kid. Okay, so right now,
I think it's important to have these hard lines in the sand where it doesn't have this kind of wiggle room.
okay, why does that define kid?
As I said earlier, at 18,
Actually, all right. So what's up, guys watching? How you doing? Like and subscribe. So we're gonna get into this. What I'm just gonna define what I feel as a child, and why they're children. They're children because they're stupid, and they don't know any better. So I'm on the side of the fence where with this decision of Charlie, Charlie made a huge L take, and it's okay. You're allowed to, you know, change your opinion. But this was absolutely insane for Charlie. With very sad. We're making the decision on what is a child. I personally feel a child is someone up to the age of 21. You're not you're an adult when you can drink legally. How about that? How about that?
at that point, you're going out of high school, you're going to college, you're living on your own, you're no longer, a child under your parents' roof, for the most part, extenuating circumstances, of course, but at that age, you are starting to become independent. You are no longer just in your parents' household a kid. You are now going off into the world on your own.
You do admit that that varies for most people, right? A lot of people don't move out of their parents' homes until they're 25, 26, 27. A lot of people don't.
There's nothing wrong with that.
A lot of people graduate high school 16. A lot of people graduate high school 20. It's a huge variable. So to set that in stone is that this is when you're a kid and this is you're an adult, that doesn't apply to most people. So why would you define a kid and an adult if it doesn't apply to most people?
Because it needs to be defined. Otherwise, you can get into this really gray area where you, like a lot of the things you say, can be misconstrued as you wanting to have sex with a 15, 16-year-old.
Who construed that?
A lot of people, because, I mean,
I don't think
in your
anybody
clips
thinks
that
that.
I played in the video, you were
no
saying, like, the age of maturity, the age of development, and then you use.
First of all, sorry, but people do think that. I know of which, in Islam, the Prophet Muhammad had married a 6 to 9 year old woman. Oh, sorry, not woman, baby. My bad. It's completely my bad. 6 to 9 year old baby, and consummated that marriage when she was 11. So that is absolutely predatory stuff.
16 and 17 in that clip.
So
for the age of marriage.
The definition of an adult is 18 years old.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty fine establishment right there. Anything under 18 would classify as a kid. I think that's important.
Okay, but you're getting that from what? From personal experience, from the government, from the law? Because that's legally in America, that's when you become an adult, correct?
Yeah, legally.
So
Is.
you're following the government's definition of an adult.
I think there needs to be a definition, and that one's been around for a long time, and I think that's the one most people accept as the closest to, like, yeah, this is when you become an adult.
It actually hasn't, right? 200 years ago in the 1800s in America, the age of
Yeah, but we
marriage.
can't live like that. We're so much more advanced than that. Why would we play by
Yes.
those rules? Because at that point,
So, all right, let's see if I can
statutory rape,
find
it doesn't apply. That's not what that means.
Romeo,
That's
okay,
not how that works.
we went in circles. The Romeo and Juliet laws don't apply for most people. And even without that, even without the Romeo and Juliet laws, if it was 16 and all the countries that is 16, are those people pedophiles?
As I
Yes.
just said, yes.
Okay.
In those countries too.
Okay.
These.
So, but do you
in
realize what
those
you're saying?
countries,
What
they
you're
also
what you were
in
saying?
those countries.
Most people
Sorry,
who
go
follow,
ahead.
yeah, what you're saying, based off this logic, most people in the world are pedophiles if they follow the law.
No.
It-
Look, okay. So here's the thing. Following the rule of the land there is a difference. But you're talking about a time, all right, let me just look. That is the biggest thing about this is that following the rule of the land is absolutely different than modern times now. In modern times, it is completely moral and understandable that a child is within the age of 1 and 18. Okay? Now, even to the point of the matter where someone, say like a Drake, can kiss and talk to a 17-year-old girl, that is under the age of 18. Everyone has a problem with that. 18-year-old, go ahead and date an 18-year-old girl and be like not even close to the age of 25. Even if you're the age of 25, people are gonna look at you weird, like, bro, you're robbing the cradle. So the thing is, the fact of the matter is that there's a sexual immorality about all of that, and the fact of the matter is that in modern days, in modern times of science, we understand that this brain does not stop developing until you're 25. Sometimes people are later than 25 years old. That's exactly why I have the personal opinion that you're a child. Like these people are children until you hit the age of 21, when you're legally able to drink. When clearly we all know 18-year-olds and such, they drink whenever they can get their hands on it. You understand? We have all been there, and if you haven't been there, I get it. But the pure fact of the matter is that you're not an adult until you're able to go into the military. You're not an adult. And personally, I feel that if you're not able to drink legally, then when you get carded, get in your beer, they say, hey, can I get your card? That's when you're an adult. That's when okay, you can make all the decisions you want. You want to cut your PP off? Go on. You can do whatever you want. You can drink legally. You can go into the military. You can do whatever you want to. 18, still a child to me, my eyes. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion. There's Charlie's L take is saying that he feels that with consenting adult, a child can cut their PP off, which is not okay. And Sneeko was on the side of saying, well, if he is a 16-year-old boy who wants to marry a beautiful 21 or 25-year-old woman and is consenting adults, should he not be able to be married? It is a comparison which, it's crazy to get caught up in. Honestly, it's kind of crazy to get caught up in that. Now, I did not know I was going to play one of the most I did not know I was going to play the entire video, the entire debate that Charlie and Sneeko had. But it was Maybe, is this, there we go. Maybe this is small enough.
Controversial Twitch and Kick streamer Nick Merckx has weighed in on the recent heated debate between Moist Critical and Sneeko. A few days ago, Moist Critical and Sneeko gathered attention on social media when they connected to discuss the recent controversy involving Chris Tyson. However, Moist Critical was not pleased with the debate, with the permanently banned YouTuber accusing him of speaking in hyperbole. Here's Nick Merckx reacting to Sneeko and Moist Critical debate.
You could take hormone blockers, you could take puberty blockers, okay, when you're a child. When you're 16, you can go change your gender, but you can't get married? Why is that?
Yeah, that's a fair point. As much as I don't want to admit
I
it,
don't know. I feel like that's a pretty obvious question.
No, it's not.
There are
It's not. See, if you cut your penis off, like Chris and Mr.Beast, if that is a life-altering decision, you can't glue it back on. You can get divorced if you get married. This is a commitment that you're taking.
Fair too.
A child, based off the liberal point of view that you believe in, they can have gender surgery.
What's
They
critical?
can change
Liberal?
forever. Do you believe that somebody can go through hormone therapy? Can they change their gender if they're a child?
I think that's totally fine as long as everyone
crazy.
is consenting.
That's crazy.
Okay, so as long as everyone...
Parents,
Chad, this,
crazy.
oh, this scene is
That's
so
crazy.
cooked, man. These YouTubers and these streamers and just this
Crazy.
gaming community, man, it's just so different than what it used to be. And this world is changing. I don't like any part of this shit.
I'm right there. I just found out about Nick Merckx. What's up, guys? I just found out about Nick Merckx, and like I think I like him. I think I like him a lot because he's based, and this is crazy. It's craziness.
How could he say that sentence out loud? Irreversible changes to the body as a child,
And you're
as
okay with
long as
that?
they have consent from the parents, as far as this guy Critical is concerned. What?
Yo,
are okay.
you want to know something? Personally, I think not even just like personally, I don't think that these hormone blockers, they should be banned, period. You shouldn't even be able to take them if you're over the age of 21. It is suicide.
And you are okay with it? I think that's totally a familiar decision to make, yeah.
Okay, so a child can cut their penis off and take hormone blockers and change their biology forever, but they can't get married?
Hell no. Honestly, don't care if anyone's trans, but you can't do that to a child. That's literally child abuse. That child turns 18 and decides to be trans. Go for it. Disagree. They should wait till they're of legal adult age because young people are easily influenced. Jesus, both guys took L's with this. Moist Critical thinks children should be allowed to be trans, and Sneeko believes 15-year-olds should be able to marry fully grown adults.
What are your guys' thoughts on Sneeko and Moist Critical's take? Let me know.
Seriously. So, like, we are in topsy-turvy land. We are topsy-turvy land for real, guys. And it's sad and it's painful. So I guess I guess there's two things. So now we are just like this situation here with Sneeko and Moist Critical. This crazy pollution of 2024. This polluted mind state. This polluted mind state continues. And this polluted mind state continues onto the Mr.Beast team. Which one they were initially talking about, the Chris David Tyson situation. Honestly, I've been hearing about the situation so much, it makes me want to puke. But I am a YouTuber's YouTuber, and I am being waterboarded by YouTube. Okay. Believe it or not. So let's get into it. Atozy. I like Atozy. I like his background. His background is literally my childhood's carpet. I like Atozy a lot. Just because of that. Like, that's completely biased. Completely biased. This man has the background of my childhood carpet. And I'm like, nigga, are you a nigga? Like, what? But I was like, nah, we just came around from we around the same time, you know. This dude just took my childhood carpet and just made it his whole entire, I love it. But Atozy came out with a new video today, and I have not watched this, and I want to watch it. It's 36 minutes long, and maybe we might watch it. So please leave a like and subscribe because I am giving up watching AEW to do this. Let's go.
Shirt or hoodie, and we're gonna pick a random one in 10 minutes and give them $2,000.
Have we done iPhones yet?
Yeah, oh,
we did one.
Oh wait, hey
Yeah.
Daryl. First, actually, before we do that, we never picked a pinata.
Mr.Beast will regret this live stream forever, as these live streams might have some serious implications on the Mr.
I have that t-shirt. That's the thing. I have that shirt. I have it and it's signed. Do you want to see it? If you forgive me, I'll go and get it. But I have that shirt. How fast will it be for me to find that shirt? All right. Hope that was fast enough. And I do have another shirt too. And I'm sad, but just put a link. I got the 300 million subscriber shirt as well. And it was like, is this even worth having anymore? But I have the shirt. I have the shirt here with infamous Tyler maybe possibly created MB. Let's get into it. Again, maybe I should change it. Yeah. I have this shirt.
Mr.Beast will regret this live stream forever, as these live streams might have some serious implications on the Mr.Beast channel the way that we know it. Or, well, there's a lot of stuff that's coming out that can actually do that. Every time you think it can't get worse, something worse happens. So to categorize things, you have the absolute disaster of the allegations coming out against Ava Chris Tyson. That's going on over there. Then you have the old edgy remarks and jokes that Mr.Beast made in 2017 or 2016 going all the way up until maybe 2018 that have been resurfacing online now. Then finally, you have a YouTube video from an ex-employee titled, "I work for Mr.Beast. He's a fraud." And that's a 53-minute video, so it really goes over a lot. But a good chunk of that is unnecessary fluff, as it seems like the dude has a bit of a grudge against Mr.Beast and his team for being fired. But I can't disregard the video because he does highlight some very interesting streams that Mr.Beast did back in the day. And these streams can lead to some serious consequences, as this trend, it's been around for a long time, but Mr.Beast is by far the largest creator to have ever done this. And that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video, as so many creators have already done a pretty good job at covering the disgusting allegations revolving Ava Chris Tyson. This video, it just goes over a lot. But the first time I saw anything from this guy was a video he made outside of Mr. Beast's offices.
I'm outside Mr. Beast's studio right now. Here's a cornfield. I'll explain that tomorrow. I've just been driving by looking to see, you know, is there an FBI raid going on? What's happening? My name's Dawson. I worked at Mr. Beast from February to May.
See, that's crazy though, because at first I didn't know that Dawson was Dog Pack. Cause Dawson damn near looks like what's the name? That Bryce Hall. Well, I mean, right where he's at right now. I thought this nigga was Bryce Hall. All right, for real. I was like, yo, Bryce Hall lookalike. But then, like, I seen this video. I'm like, this nigga look like a school pewer almost.
This year, 2024, Chris is the tip of the iceberg. And when Jake the Viking says, Mr. Beast knew, yeah, Mr. Beast knew. I heard many times that Ava Chris Tyson is a major liability, but they can't get rid of her because she's already threatened legal action and she knows too much. And when all this information comes out about everything that she knew, everything other people know, I promise you on everything Mr. Beast has done. Amazon, if you can get your money back, get your money back.
So here he shows some sort of NDA and claimed that he worked for Mr.Beast for a couple months this year and believes that Chris is essentially just the tip of the iceberg here. So he then goes on to drop that 53-minute video, which comes across as a personal vendetta video as he brings up a bunch of stuff that just really is completely irrelevant. But again, there are a few things that he brought up to light, which is definitely extremely interesting. If you want to boil down the video into some main parts, you have Mr.Beast alleging faking videos for better retention. Then he has this whole segment about Airac's old editor Mac now working for Mr.Beast. Then you have the
look, yo, that's real, bro. That's so real. That's so real. I'm a fan of Arac. Okay, I'm also a fan of Arac. And now it's not even Arac who made that interview. It was like Arac's friend who made that interview with Mac. And he was so sketchy. And I saw that junk, never made the comparison. Never made a comparison. And then you see Mac and Mr. Beast. And then now, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with Mac. And this is why I absolutely believe it. Because Mac, was it with the Mr. Beast video, Mac was showing his, you know, and there's nothing against him. I don't care. I don't care, literally. I do not care about how much money you got or where you come from or like if you're a Nepo baby or anything like that. I understand, like, yeah, like you are where you are, but you make something else. Now, if somebody is like drowning you or like, you know, holding you under, you know, getting like holding you, waterboarding you, like maybe, you know, a corporation or something, you know, that might be tied to, so, you know, if somebody's sitting there waterboarding, you know, you have a issue right there. But now, if, you know, you're born into something and just giving and giving and giving and giving, it's like, hey, what's going on here? Mac, God bless him. You know, no qualms, no problems. I don't got nothing against the guy. And I like it. I like him. I hope to give my children a life like he has. Feel me? Where he has a life where he's playing chess with he's playing online chess with his dad who's in his house, who's still married to his mom in their lavish 5-bedroom home. God bless him. This dude is an Olympic caliber athlete. And this is stated. Now, the pure fact of the matter is, like, he was stolen from Arac by Mr. Beast. Like, Mr. Beast stole him from Arac. And then, like, Arac sent his friend up to go have an interview with him. And he's just like, hey, like, what do you do for money? And he's just sipping on his coffee, and he's like, I'm just, you know, it's like, okay, bet. So this is, I don't know, it's just, it's some shady shit. And again, as a person who's been on Mr. Beast, you know, I'm appreciative, completely appreciative. I don't got no qualms, I don't got no problems. I'm just making a video here, okay? Just, you know, just chill on me. Chill on me. You feel me? Just chill on me, please.
Largest allegations in the video are essentially rigged results in videos with money prizes and illegal lotteries. And the last third of the video covers Feastables and how it's marketed. So, starting off with the introduction of the video, it is beyond weird. This video is the opposite of saying, he had me in the first half, because he lost me in the intro. If it wasn't my job to see what was up, I wouldn't have stuck around. Because, let's be real, if you want to take allegations from someone seriously, you don't want them to be delivered like this.
I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former Mr.Beast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud, okay? Thank you. Enjoy the video.
He definitely comes across as unstable here because, again, who in their right mind would present anything like this? But we're going to go through the main categories of this video, as, again, I feel like there's a lot that shouldn't be in this video and or is questionable, but then you have some very interesting finds and allegations, which I believe are massive mistakes from the Mr.Beast camp. Starting off, the first thing.
And look, I want to say this again because this shit is serious. Like, look, I come from a place where I am legitimately almost heartbroken. Pure fact of the matter, I have God, where it's like you're not breaking my heart, but you're definitely stabbing me, right? This is how I feel, right? I'm just being completely honest. I was a past, you know, I worked in a video with Mr.Beast. I was in last leave the toilet. I do literally classify myself as probably one of the biggest Jimmy fans. No idolization or anything like that. There's no idolization. There's more of learning and trying to do good, like learning from example. The dude is giving out. He's doing so much good for the world. For what we know, this is where my learning, digesting comes in, where it's no idolization, but it's a learning matter. Where it's like, yo, you're my guy. You're my guy I can go to learn from. You're my guy I can go to help me understand this platform. And again, there's nothing on Jimmy, really, other than maybe, well, all we have is two things. Two things. One of those things are huge. We have one minor thing of him being in a Discord chat. Maybe him even knowing about this stuff. We don't know anything else. But there's some bad, oh my God, there's too much with that. But the bad thing is what he's got going on right now with the Amazon Beast games. One of which the man's was about to be a part of. So, I'm almost not heartbroken, but I feel like a stab in the heart. Because I don't want to know that my dudes is a scammer. I almost feel like Kai. It's like, but damn, bro, there's definitely people who are closer. So even Chandler, another fellow man of God. And it's just like, dude, what's going on? Like, oh man.
Talks about here is MrBeast's strategy of giving away money to subscribers.
Now, Mr. Beast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit using 3 simple steps, which closely align with the 3 major types of behavioral learning. Step 1 is getting the viewer to associate the brand with trust and authority. Mr. Beast videos are real, and he's a great guy that gives away big rewards to his loyal followers. I will show you irrefutable evidence in a minute that his videos are in fact fake.
Okay, does he have proof he's not giving away money to his followers?
Step 2 is showing the viewers that when people interact.
I mean, no, look, see, now here's the thing. I can actually debunk this myself, which is fantastic. I can actually debunk this myself because I was a previous Mr. Beast employee for a couple of days, but it is true. I got my money. The money that you seen on video, yeah. Either it was prop money or if it's real money nowadays, that's regardless of the fact. The fact of the matter is you cannot go home on an airplane with thousands of dollars in a briefcase. Is just not safe. Simple as that. It literally is simple as that. So it's like, I have nothing right now. There's almost nothing on Beast, really, other than what's going on, the deeper stuff that's going on, which it does get very, very sticky. I'm not saying that. It does get super, super sticky.
Mr. Beast in a way that benefits Mr. Beast. When they do what he tells them to do, they win big rewards.
If you subscribe, you all subscribe. Push the money. Have a good day.
Some of them feel like I just walk around with $1,000. It's like, oh, thanks for watching my videos.
Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life and it might make you a lot of money.
When people are devout followers of Mr. Beast, they get rewarded. And step 3 is finally calling on the viewer to act in some way that benefits the brand, promising big rewards in return. Now it's your turn to do what Mr. Beast tells you and you will win big rewards.
Yes.
But you actually won't unless you're famous or friends or family of a Mr. Beast employee. So young impressionable viewers are made to believe that Mr. Beast is a trusted authority who can give them big rewards. These young viewers are explicitly shown that dedicated followers or random subscribers.
Hang on, I want to say something else, because not even just in his defense, not even just in Jimmy's defense, look at me, because he's right. Look at me, I have all of the shit. I have all of the shit. Buy the shirts, buy the merch, shit like that. Do it, buy the merch, shit like that. And the thing is like, you know, this dude, he changed my life. He did. He did change my life. In a way. Now, though, I was on this destiny or this journey, period. Mr. Beast just happened to be one of the guys who I bumped into on my journey. My journey is still continuing. Now, though my journey was at one way before I met Mr. Beast, now my journey is in a different way after. I went down there and I learned how I got down there. This is where my defense is. I think Mr. Beast, like I think of him right now, I think he's a cool dude. I don't know what things that he do in the dark. That has nothing to do with me. But I think he's a cool dude. Why? For example, the way that I got on Mr. Beast, you wouldn't even think of. I sent that dude a meme. Sent Mr. Beast a meme. And what was that meme? It was just a meme of some African dude riding along, and then he ride past the camera, stuck up his middle finger, and then he rolled away. Now, I don't know if there's some other forces that I don't know about, because we do live in a realm that you can see, but there's a realm that you can't. I don't know what's going on in the realm that I can't see. I don't know what's the realm that I can. And I know that I sent Holmes a meme, and I think it made him laugh. And he was like, you know what? Put this guy in. And he did. So I think he's a cool guy, in my own opinion. I think he is, I think he would do the things that, you know, say even I would do.
Like themselves are winning big rewards when they do what Mr. Beast tells them. These young viewers are explicitly told repeatedly that if they subscribe, if they buy products or act in some way that benefits the brand, they will win big rewards.
Well, random followers are winning rewards, but there's like 300 million of them. So obviously, very few actually win anything in the grand scheme of things.
I'm gonna give you $100. Subscribe again, subscribe, and you could win 10%. That subscribe button, and you could also win $100. Seriously, we always fly subscribers down. They never fly random subscribers down.
That's a reckless statement, and he doesn't have any proof here. I don't believe
that is a reckless statement, because I am a random subscriber, but I also just told you what I did. I sent him a meme,
he's never flown a subscriber out. You would think his accounting team could easily debunk that.
Mr. Beast fakes his videos in ways that are worse than you realize. I say that because he's been exposed for faking videos before, and the common response is, why does it matter if the videos are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment. A large part of Mr. Beast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
I remember when I first started seeing your videos, I was like, this shit's gotta be fake.
Oh yeah, it's a
Dude,
huge
so-
problem for us now. I actually have to dial back my content sometimes just so people think it's real. Also, if what we had to film was scripted, you know, because what we do is not scripted, so you have to plan for a bunch of variables that you can't control, blah blah. If what we did was scripted, holy shit, this stuff would be easy to pump out.
Have you ever faked a video? No. But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI.
No way, dude. The obviously fake tire spin is CGI. I am all for calling people out, but don't sit here and just state the obvious. No way, dude. The bus is yellow as well. Is he faking videos or is he exaggerating the CGI effects to make them more interesting? Because I feel like the CGI we see from his content is fairly obvious.
This explosion is fake. This shredder is CGI. This car is digitally lifted. This pit is fake. This guy is fake. This raccoon is a paid actor. Sure, this island costs more than $1. This city is not abandoned. These buildings are CGI. But it's not your only way out.
You know
You can
what?
literally.
I don't know, man. See, I got some, man. This one right here. This one right here, bro. I know that I could say something that I shouldn't say, and if I don't say it, it will benefit me. It'll benefit me in a way, but I'll be lying. See, you know, and I'm not a person who calls. I'm not a person who calls people out. I'm just a man of truth. Okay, just a man of truth. All right. That junk gets me in a pickle sometimes because, like, if I'm speaking to another man and I'm thinking, yo, you being mad emotional right now, I'm gonna say it. And even if that junk puts me in a bigger situation than I was in, I'm just a man of truth. I'm like, yo, can you leave your emotions at the door, please? And can we just talk business? And if that junk is like, oh, you saying I'm emotional? It's like, oh, well, you know what? Damn, like, I can't do conversations like this. What I'm speaking about, talking truth, is that being in the Mr.Beast video, okay? I could only speak about my video that I was in last Leave the Toilet. And that is not like it's, in my video, it wasn't fake. It was for my video though, just for my video. It wasn't fake. For my video, it was, like so I can only speak the truth. So like, this is the truth example. When it got to a certain time, like when it got to a certain limit where it's like, okay, we're sitting on this toilet for over 24 hours. Boom. We're sitting on this toilet for over 30 hours. Okay. People are starting to get aggravated, like, oh, we thought you guys would be done. We thought you guys would give up already. So there's been 30 hours. When we got to that point, okay, just a man of truth, okay, when we got to that point, this was like this, okay, so say if it was the prize money, it was like, okay, next person, the next person to leave gets $10,000, right? He affected the challenge where it's like, okay, like he's talking on the low. This is stuff that doesn't get, this is stuff that gets cut off the camera. And he was like, wow, you guys are taking too long. All right, bet. The next person, like if you guys are not leaving, okay, then fine. Now I'm just going to decrease the money. The next person who leaves get $9,000. That is just the truth. That is what happened. And then at least for me, they told me, I'm like, wait, $9,000? What the fuck do you mean? What the hell do you mean $9,000? Can you do that? They were like, yo. They told him in the back, like, yo, look, thing is this. If you win this challenge, It's for a chance to win $1 million. You're not winning $1 million for the chance to win $1 million. So you're gonna go home with nothing and you're gonna come back and challenge again for $1 million. It's all cut by the film. All of this film is there. So I mean, like, you know, you don't even have to tell me if I'm a liar. Like, this footage that Beast has.
Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy.
It seems like he's trying to do this thing of like, look at all these fake moments. Some could actually be fake moments he's found, while others, they just seem extremely obvious, like the bus wheel spin, or I guess the fake pit. Like there was definitely a real pit there, but they did make it look way deeper with CGI. And I feel like that's pretty obvious in the video itself. And then you have some of his points where he's either guessing or just lying, as it wasn't hard to find that MrBeast did actually buy an island for $1.
This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
Mac is an actor. He's an Olympic athlete. Well, Olympic caliber.
You did it! Yeah! What we did was scripted. Holy shit. This stuff would be easy to pump out.
See, that's a way more interesting allegation than a lot of the other examples he used if the Mac stuff is fake. I feel like he's just diluting his video rather than sticking to all the stuff he covers later on, which is way more heavy hitting. But speaking of Mac, this is completely out of pocket.
Let's talk about Mac for a second.
We will die. Do you understand that?
I found public records showing that Mac moved from California to Greenville, North Carolina, where Jimmy is located, back in August 2023, 2 months before he appeared as a contestant. According to a former MrBeast employee, this is around the time when Mac started working full-time on the editing team at MrBeast. Also, he didn't just move into any old house, he moved into a $1 million mansion. Now, I'm not gonna dox him, only some asshole would do something like that.
After doxing and bullying the pilot some more like a f***ing douchebag,
turns to Eric and says, how do I fly this thing? And Eric just starts pushing buttons.
But I did find pictures of this mansion online, so I fed them into ChatGPT and asked it to create similar images. And this is what it came up with. And it's honestly not that far off. His 6,000 square foot $1 million mansion comes with a movie theater and 7 bathrooms.
What are you gonna spend the $800,000 on? I mean, my life's changed now.
Yeah, I'm sure that $800,000 is really gonna change your life.
Why is this?
Alright, so yeah, like, I'm not trying to, I told Z, I wanted to check on you, see what's going on with the new, but this is all stuff that I know of already. Now, this is where I want to get into. So now, boom. This one is where the stab in the heart came from, because this could have been me. This literally could have been me. So now, this is what I'll tell you. During MrBeast, okay, during last Leave the Toilet, bro, look, I went through torture. I was the one who went through torture out of the 4, okay? I was the one who went through the torture out of the 4. I stated this in a video before that has not been watching. It's okay. Go through the channel, like and subscribe, watch the video. Find it. This was my experience with MrBeast. I went through the challenge. I was the one being tortured, and I was the one being tortured because of my own self. I was holding on to this porcelain toilet from literally the skin on the back of my legs. I got on for like 30 plus hours, 32 hours I was there, 30, 31 or 30. They weren't there for like they were only there for like an hour and a half. I was there for like 31 and a half hours. Hanging from the skin of the back of my legs on this leaning porcelain toilet. And the pain thresholds that I went through, undescribable. Where I literally felt like Superman, I could do anything. It got to that point. It was like, don't worry, the skin will heal. It's okay, you got it. I left my skin blood on that toilet. But that's what it was. That's at the point where it was like, okay. They told me, oh, the next person who leaves is gonna get $9,000. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? They told me, okay, yeah. You're not gonna leave here with money. You're gonna leave here with no money. You're gonna have to come back and do it again. Okay. Me and the crew of, me and the 4 people who I was with, we made a contract with each other the night before the competition, and we were like, like whoever whoever wins, like let's decide, give out, $5,000, or something shit like that, like $5,000 each or something like that. We wrote a contract on that. Now, that's what this ended up going down to, because after I heard of the fact that when they told me, like, okay, you're gonna leave and you're not gonna come back with any, you're gonna leave, you're not gonna go with anything, you're gonna have to come back and you're gonna fight with me. No. Believe me or not, it's okay. I don't care if you don't believe me. If you believe me, wonderful. Where I was at, I truly felt, I truly feel I would have won that entire thing. I was fine to be there for another 10 hours, okay? I just made the decision, which I felt was a wise decision, speaking to the cameraman in the foreground. They told me to go. They were like, yo, you're a YouTuber, you got this, do it on your own, you know you're gonna do it on your own. I jumped up. And now, this is where it gets into it, because I'm almost like, maybe it really was the true and right decision to do, because this is where it stabs me in the heart before, because this is the winner of the entire challenge, okay? Maybe I should pull that video up with the Mr.Beast winning the $1 million challenge, but this is the winner of the challenge. You know what? That's exactly what I'll do. That's exactly what I'll do, okay? So we're gonna do, all right.
Josh, what would you like to eat? Chicken nuggets.
All right. Boom. You see me? See me?
Josh, what would you like to eat?
Josh, that's me.
Chicken nuggets.
All right.
What would you like?
I want something that you recommend.
My boy Chandler. Hallelujah. I was with my boy. That was my boy. Chandler, you always gonna be my boy. So you see this, okay? So now, that's just to let you know, yes, your boy is there. So now, last to take their hand off the $1 million.
Please put your right hand on this cash.
This is my boy George. George is a boxer. Okay. Let me pull up my boy George for you guys on Instagram, so you know. Follow Holmes. He's amazing. Love that man. George, what's his oh man, what's his Instagram name? Jeez. I don't even know how to spell George. Damn. Oh, he's right there. Official Chavez. Holla back. Official Chavez. Dude, I can't spell Spanish. All right. All right, here we go. That's just like, so this is George right here. He's the winner who we let, like, well, I will say, I let him. Official Chavez. Hang on. Follow him on Instagram. Fantastic. since the fight, since the YouTube video, Jorge George Official Chavez, he was going into professional boxing. I got hit by this man. I got punched by this man. Me and him were chilling in one of Mr.Beast's employees' houses, and he had this boxing gear. You know, he gave me the punching gear to put on my the vest. He gave me some shots. That boy's the real deal. I felt those shots through the punching bag, but I gave him some shots too, and I sent his body flying. He felt it. He's like, if I could train, I would be good.
Dead serious. Last one of you to take your hand off this $1 million stack of cash keeps it. I don't care if it.
So, this is the winner of my challenge. There was 4 challenges, okay, and these are all 4 of the winners. He was the one who won this $1 million challenge.
No way, no way! Effort, man. I don't know if I could have stood for 48 hours, dude. It's all good. Come here.
2 days.
And he still won 30 grand, so it's not
still won
super
30
bad.
G's.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jimmy, for the sub.
I thank you. I'm just glad you don't hate me.
Give him a hug. Give him a hug. He wants a hug. Man.
That's all I care about.
Yeah! Mark is the winner of the $1 million challenge.
No way!
Yes.
No! No way! No way! No way!
$1 million.
So, this is why I'm saying this could have been me. And it's very sad. Where was I at? Oh boy. This could have been me.
Manager would throw their client under the bus like that to make himself look good. That just makes himself look terrible as a manager. I don't know if that story is true or not, but it definitely would have been a disaster if Mr.Beast took a
markup for life and that they are going to watch this video. You know, Mr.Beast does say that they're not going to be irresponsible, that they're going to try to
this is, again, now where I'm getting back to is like, this is the guy who won the entire challenge that I was a part of 4 years ago. And it was a chance to win $1 million. He won the $1 million, and this is what happened to him.
For life, and that they are going to help him with investing.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Mark up for his future. So we're going to make smart purchases like a house.
of Mr.Beast.
Investing.
Mark up for life.
$1 million of Mr.Beast's money for himself in a video.
If you actually watch this video, you know, Mr.Beast does say that they're not going to be irresponsible, that they're going to try to set Mark up for life, and that they are going to help him with investing.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Mark up for his future. So we're going to make smart purchases like a house, cars, and do some investing.
But according to Mark, Mr.Beast only gave him an hour to plan what house to buy, and then gave him only 24 hours to spend the bulk of his money for a video.
Time. I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have planned out stuff better. Like, that was the best example I can give you is when we had planned out the house and stuff. I literally had an hour. He had somebody come to my house, and we sat down and we planned all this in an hour.
Well, that is insane. But also getting $1 million to spend on yourself for a video is also insane. I'm sure anyone would take that opportunity, even if you only had an hour.
Yeah, they came to my house and we planned this out, and in about an hour. So I wish I would have had more time, and I wish I would have did a couple things differently on the time management side, which I guess I really couldn't help because I had to spend it. I had to spend the money, and I had to like do all this. So
I'm starting to think.
And now, oh my gosh, see, now this is actually what infuriates me to the point where I think this might be almost close to wrapping it up. This is infuriating. This could have been me. That could have been me. And knowing that given an hour to spend $1 million, yes. It is a crazy, crazy thing, as he stated. But the pure, sly, this is gross. It's kind of gross. Where you're just to get $1 million, there's no time limit. That wasn't a part of it. You should be able to sue. Hang on. Shouldn't you be able to sue? You challenged for $1 million. You want a chance of $1 million, not a chance to spend $1 million in an hour. That's not how it works. So whether he signed up for this shit, like, that is a whole nother can of worms. Fuck off. Hang on. Fuck off. I signed up for a chance to win $1 million. I did not sign up for a chance to win an hour to spend $1 million. That is a whole... I don't have anybody who I can talk to. But that's a whole nother case. I didn't sign up for a chance to... I mean, well, here's the contracts that we signed did not say, oh, you're signing up for a chance to spend... You're signing up for a chance to win $1 million for an hour. It's not you have a chance to win $1 million for an hour. It was for a chance to win $1 million. And now, tell me, trust me, I'm perfectly happy with, I'm like perfectly satisfied with where I'm at in the situation. But say, I was absolutely able to be in his position right now. For the fact where I don't have the knowledge and know-how to know everything that I need in life. For an hour. You can give me a week of time. You can give me a week of time. Well over 72 hours of time just to think about the things that I need in life, and I would not be able to give you $1 million worth possible. This is absolutely ridiculous. That's absolutely fucked up. I actually, and that's why it's like, this is heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking. That could have been me.
Would have been a little bit better off if you didn't make him spend $1 million in 24 hours for content.
Can I just say, I'm super glad you won the $1 million.
All I need from you is a signature right here. Vehicles are yours.
What we're actually going to do is be responsible and try to set Mark up for his future.
You better not read it. You're a millionaire. You ain't got time to read.
Okay, so to add context to this, here's the ending segment of that video titled Spending $1 Million in 24 Hours, where Mr.Beast addresses...
Another thing, the prize money that you win, most people don't get this. Taxes are real. You cannot give someone money without paying taxes, and you cannot receive money without paying taxes. Why? For reasons that I don't want to say right now, because that's the true bad guy. That's the true bad guy, the tax collector. That's the true bad guy. Why do they rob and steal from us? Because they're thieves. Okay? They're thieves. They rob us. They tax us on everything we buy. They tax us on everything we own. They tax us on any money that we get. Just like your paycheck, they take a part of your paycheck before you get it, right? Just like Mr.Beast, if he wants to give out anybody money, he has to pay taxes. And then anyone to receive the money, they have to pay taxes. So any money you receive, you have to make sure that you save part of it so that you can be able to afford the taxes. So if the tax, so what is a tax? A tax is like 40%. So what is 40% of $1 million? That is how much he has to save to be able to pay taxes. Right? So let's take it back.
That video titled "Spending $1 Million in 24 Hours," where MrBeast addressed
850,000 to 340,000. So 850,000 minus 340,000. $340,000 was the taxes. 340,000 was as much money as the government stole from it. Taxes. $340,000. Get the 300.
Leave all $1 million because he gave Chandler 100,000 and Jeremy 50,000. So what he got is $850,000. So Mark wants to set.
Oh my God.
$340,000.
340.
I can see why they wanted to set him up with a financial advisor, as obviously they're not one.
Hey, just here from the future. This guy actually came to defend MrBeast in a tweet right here, as you can see. So I'm happy to see that he clarified the situation a bit more.
So from what we covered in this video, the worst evidence was definitely the live streams. But
definitely. So look, yeah, no, see, it does match up. The enemy is the government, really. I hope Jimmy can survive this crap. Because again, like, I am no enemy. I like the guy, as you see. It's just sad. It's just very sad. The taxes, bro. The taxes. Once you get to a certain level, it's like, I won $10,000, so I had to set aside $1,000 for taxes. Once you get to a certain level, the percentage goes up. The first level is like $10,000 when they take like 10%. But that 10% goes straight up to freaking 30 or 40%. Once you make like another tax bracket, there's tax brackets. You make $1 million, you have to give 40% almost. It's like 36%, 40%. That's tax, which ends up being, well, for him, outside of the $150,000 that he gave away, which also gets taxed, and maybe MrBeast paid that tax for him, that $150,000 that he gave, Chandler gets $150,000. Oh, Chandler gets $100,000. Another guy gets $50,000. He has $840,000 or something, and he has a $340,000 tax. This is, so when you hear tax the rich, understand that that still can be you, okay? Where you're paying $340,000 per per $840,000 that you earn. You earned that. You earned that. You earned every single dollar of that. But the thief comes and takes 40% of it. Almost half. Shit is sad. Sad.
Okay. Today's topic, MrBeast's very good friend. Is that the way to introduce?
Yeah. Very good friend, Ava.
I mean, a lot's happened since last time we covered this topic. But now there's been a lot of updates. You know, folks been digging into their past. This is some incredibly weird stuff. Chris Tyson, well, that's what they were formerly known as. Now they call themselves Ava Tyson. Is MrBeast's colleague. They kind of collaborate on all the MrBeast videos. So he's part of the crew. And whatever. Them.
Don't even.
Predator. Whatever you want. I don't know. What term do y'all use? I don't know.
Predator.
Okay. Now logs of Ava have come out in regards to this.
Yes.
I have plenty of friends who don't even know what Discord is, but they're on their phones a lot. They're using it, and they don't do none of this.
Yeah,
shit.
like people
gonna happen to him. I don't know.
I use that.
But it's a good talk. It soaks them up more
Honestly,
than you actually.
I like Abba and Preach, but I think they're probably a little bit too late, maybe a little bit too old. It's okay, but they're late to the party. I'm so disgusted and I'm so tired of speaking and seeing and thinking about the horrible, heinous things that Chris Ava Tyson has done. I'm all good and checked out. It's been a rowdy, crazy 2024. I wonder what the heck is gonna happen next. But until next time, I love you guys. Like, subscribe, come back for more. I'll see you guys in the next one. Go watch Deadpool. I'm out.